Okay. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, let's get started. Uh, Today's webinar is regarding to how we use AI and the technology to fight against COVID-19. And welcome to join today's webinar. I'm Owen, and we are happy to invite Polo from Busnet and Glado from Unifaco to join us as a co-host. In next slide, we will give an introduction about ourselves. And we will reserve 5 to 10 minutes after the webinar for after our presentation for the Q&A session. And during the webinar, we will give 5 polls and take it as a reference to develop our future product, which can better fit your requirement. And welcome to those who just joined. And by the way, we also live stream the webinar through YouTube. For the people watching there, feel free to type your question as well if you have any. And we have colleagues to collect and pass the question to Zoom so that we will be able to answer it as well. So let's get started. Short introduction about myself. I'm Owen, the product solution manager of Aon, and I'm mainly responsible for seeking interesting application and collaborating with partners to bring sophisticated solution to the business world. And that's how we met and collaborated with Busnet to build the defense line solution based on Up products. Up is a brand founded by Aon, and the Up team aims to collaborate with leaders in different verticals to bring innovation in technology, integrated solutions, and build a large online community and ecosystem to work closely with developers. And we are pleased to have Polo and Glado join today's webinar as well. I will then pass the ball to them for their introduction. Polo and Glado, please.
Hi, my name is Paolo. I manage a company who works in information technologies for over 18 years. And we have created the defense line during the COVID emergency. We are specialized in tailor-made software, and we are located in the northeast part of Italy.
Hi all, I'm Gerardo Zeltron. I'm the engineering service manager of a cosmetic company, Unifarco, based on the northeast of Italy. And I take care of industrial automation, technical innovation, and also of digital transformation for my company.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Okay, so let's get into the main topic we are going to talk. A little bit background. Last year, a sudden outbreak of COVID-19 has totally changed everyone's life. It brings a global pandemic, so that government has to take some essential measures to prevent spread of COVID-19. Without an effective way to ensure social distancing, wearing masks, or detecting someone having fever, the only way seems to be lock down the city. And such action brings impact on business and result in economic crisis. But coronavirus won't disappear in a sudden. We need to find a way to cope with this epidemic situation while still staying productivity. So here comes to Defense Line, which is the solution created by Busnet, and it helps to address COVID-19. Leverage the AI and the computing power of UpSquare. Defense Line can check if people wearing masks and do people counting and check social distancing and the temperature of people. Then organize this information within central management system and send a real-time alarm if abnormal situation happen. And later, Polo will take you explore more on this solution. So in general, through this solution, officials can ensure essential precautions for COVID-19 has been taken in public sector while they gradually loosen the lockdown policy so that people can gradually back to normal life. And previously, I mentioned the defense line is powered by UpSquare. Here, I would like to explore more on this amazing solution. Up aims to bring an easy path to developers or makers for building their projects and bring innovation to the market. So let's see how this platform can adapt to different verticals. If you require additional connectivity, we have product equipped with Wi-Fi, LTE, or LoRa. If you need additional AI processing power, we have AI Edge system with Intel Mirai X VPU inside. If you need an outdoor system, we have IP68 outdoor gateway. And all these systems are fully certified with CE and the FCC, so that you don't need to worry about certification. Besides of upsquare, we also provide products with different form factor and a different CPU from Intel Atom to Core i generation for different processing needs. Longevity is also a point we took into consideration. We provide longevity and the support policy, which is aligned with Intel for all our products. So you don't need to worry about your solution or hardware platform will disappear in the middle of your project. Last but not least, we also consider different expansion interface to fulfill different kinds of requirements, such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, LTE, or LoRa, as I mentioned before, or more inferencing power if you need. We provide essential components and reduce difficulties for customer to start their project. So this will be last slide of my part, and later I will pass the ball to Polo to take you deep dive to the solution of defense line. And after Polo's part, there will be Glado's part to talk about the successful story regarding to installation of this solution. Yeah, in this slide, I have talked about expandability and AI inferencing power previously. We consider this while developing our products. If there is a project need further inferencing power, this is our Vision Accelerator product line. Some of you may be familiar with our existing module based on Intel Mira X VPU. We provide expandable module with different quantity of VPU inside, like mini PCIe for 1, N.22280 for 2, Vision Plus card for 3, and even PCIe for 4 and 8. And we also consider Intel's latest VPU Kinbei into our product line, such as like a Kinbei. So we design N.22280 and PCIe for this Kinbei module. So as I mentioned before, Ops mission is to minimize the efforts customers need to spend while developing their project. Here I would like to launch 2 posts, which can better help us understand the requirement of the market, so that we may take it as a reference for our next solution development. So please help to take some time to finish it. Wait a minute. Yeah, here's the first poll question. It's like we want to understand what application you would like to deploy in the next quarter or something, then we may focus on the development of this part. Yeah. Yeah, since this webinar is regarding to like COVID-19 solutions for human wellness monitoring, so I can see more people would check for the human wellness monitoring and situational monitoring. Yeah. Okay, so I will launch the next poll. It's like you have the use case or application, then we would like to know which vertical market you want to focus. So that maybe different vertical markets will require different specification or regulation for the solution or product. So this will help us to create more tailor-made solution for your requirement. Yeah. Retail vertical has the top three will be retail, manufacturing, and healthcare. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, thank you. So I will end the polling for this question, and I will pass the ball to Polo to take you deep dive to defense line, this interesting solution. Okay, Polo, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone. My name is Paolo, and I'm happy to show you the potential of our specialty. Defense line is a totem for managing access to gate born during the COVID emergency. As you all know, controlling the spread of the pandemic has become strategy for the future for all countries. We have combined the needs for monitoring the gates with the problem of people well-being. First, I want to say thank you to our designer, Luisa Canton, who think about the concept. This solution is beautiful and represents a real Italian design concept. This is made for elegance and prestigious environments, for inside and outside place. You can control access to gate with NFC and QR code technologies, check the danger of gathering in the surrounding area, check the temperature and mask of a person. All is managed by a cloud panel that also receives alert in case of need. And please, Owen, if you have a pool.
Yeah. Since after Polo's introduction regarding to defense line, I think you may get a rough idea regarding to access control related to COVID-19. And just interested, would like to know currently how many COVID-19 projects under development. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think from the attendees, it's like a half-half. So 50% of the attendees have some COVID-19 related project on hand. Yeah. Okay, so we go ahead to next.
Every repetitive operation done by people is subject to a high margin of error, especially in the event of an alert. The person must carry out the security protocol, which can change according to the place by the internal procedure. So it's really necessary to train the person carrying out the check and to create a backup in order to always have a functional continuity. And in case of positive alert, keep the history of logs is very, very important for the future. Defense line allow you to have 24 hours of services guaranteed and always performing on top. The image we see every day shows as a physical person like a manual thermometer that scans every person who passes. This person obviously gets tired. The reading time is about 3 minutes each, especially in case of need. The person must be replaced. Defense line allow you to automate the process of detecting body parameter, to have a precision services 24 hours per day, save a log with problem, and directly alert by email, telegram, or external software by the API services. Forget the cable for the installation about the defense line, thinking in wireless. After connecting the only external cable you find for electricity power, you will only have to connect the lab K and the app square to your Wi-Fi. Lab K uses a specific hotspot for the configuration. The time is about 5 minutes. To connect app square will give you a physical line cable that you connect directly to your network or directly to your PC. Open your VNC client And then you can set up the internet connection like a normal PC. The operative system is an Ubuntu desktop. Thanks to the VNC connection, you can also see the area of the control of gathering. Once you have positioned the shot correctly, you only need to indicate the maximum number of people. If the limit is exceeded, a sound alert will invite everyone to move out of the area. Inside the totem, we use the best product that you can find in the market. The thermoscanner can be configured both with audio messages and with a personalized text. It configures itself alone with an automatic calibration, which improves the accuracy of the reading about 0.2 Celsius degree. To adjust of the right position of the camera, you need only a small screwdriver. It is a full HD camera. When you turn the totem on, it is already everything configured. Lab K is the access control. It allows you to open door, bar, turnstile, or other electronic device thanks to a specific relay. If you want more information, you can visit www.labk.io. This access control is available with NFC, QR code, or keypad. It is only possible to manage the relay by a mobile application remotely. UpSquare is used for crowd control through artificial intelligence, data collector, and edge system. There is also an additional hardware plugin, the environmental thermal camera. This camera is an option to be installed separately from the totem. This external plugin speaks directly to the UpSquare by your LAN network and can be detected 30 people simultaneously, checking both temperature and mask. A quick detail about UpSquare 2. Crowd control. Crowd control through the camera will transfer the video stream directly to an OpenVINO library. This library recognizes people in each single frames and therefore counts the number of people present. If the number of people exceeded, the alert is transferred to the cloud panel. A data collector. UpSquare collects the data, all the data arrived from the device connected to a totem, and collect them to a common database. We are using a Docker installation system with a PHP and MySQL runner. An edge system, so UpSquare can transfer the collected data online. In the case you need, it is directly connected to the internet. It can notify the staff in real time by the online management software. For a correct detection, the individual must be positioned in front of the thermoscanner. If there are no anomalies, the thermal imaging camera gives the OK to the access control that allow opening. The accuracy of the thermoscanner is 0.2 degrees. If you need to monitor the temperature and the mask for a large area, you can use the environmental camera. The algorithm detected the temperature with an accuracy less than 0.3 Celsius degrees from 1 meter to 9 meter radius. This is an additional plugin that is not inside the totem. The configuration is very, very easy and must be set in the same LAN network of the UpSquare as the UpSquare. LabK1 is available in 2 versions, with external NFC reader and with an QR code reader. Thanks to the connection to the cloud directly and to the dedicated management software, it is possible to manage user, case, entrance, and permitting, view the log, and exporting everything in CSV format. The QR code can be generated by a public website after a registration form. By the managed software on cloud, you can manage user management, access control, log status monitoring, connection to the other software by the API level. In the online panel, you can set up the remote access if you need by the free mobile application. System security is at the highest level to ensure user privacy. We use the HTTPS and the MQTT protocol. Also, if the customer requests it, it is possible to convert the personal user info to a hash string in order to elevate the GDPR agreement protocol. The final target of the fence line is all those you must control access by monitoring the person's well-being. For example, public place, hospital, medical clinics, pharmacies, restaurant, shop or shopping center, entrance of the office, and product companies. Please, Owen, it's time for full time.
Yeah. Now I think everyone understands the power of defense line and what would be required in the COVID-19. And we would like to know if there is some other functions that would be an add-on for your project or for in your mind. So yeah, that's why I launched this poll question to see if defense line really fits, or if there's any points that we can revise it and make it better fit, even better fit, like a totally amazing, and just install and fit into your use cases. Yeah. Okay, it seems currently for the COVID-19 related use cases, most project will be, or requirement will be based on surveillance, like a monitor, do people counting or social distancing. Yeah. And some of people would like to have a remote operation, which is like a drone or teleoperated robotic. Yeah. Okay, so I will launch next one. Maybe let's wait for 5 more seconds. I still see some attendees answer. Yeah. Okay. Next one is related to the vertical markets, like which market segment you would like to deploy the COVID-19 related project. Since now Polo just explained like who will need defense line. So we would like to know which is the segment that attendees would like to deploy this kind of solution. And maybe there's some improvement that we can do to optimize the solution. Yeah. Yeah, like what I thought as well. The public sector and the retail or restaurant or hospitality will be the more people who want to deploy. Yeah. Okay, let's wait for 15 more seconds, then we move to the next one, next slide. Okay, so next one.
Okay, after the COVID emergency, what will happen? In many countries, such as Italy, the emergency at the moment is fortunately diminishing, because after the lockdown, the infections are limited. The problem will be in late September and October, when the flu will be back in circulation. In any case, the fence line goes behind COVID because it allows you to control environment and body parameters. Knowing that there is a crowd at an entrance of your office at 3 a.m. Is very useful in the future. Controlling people access and their health is a real added value. Edge control, face recognition, control of people in a specific area is what you can do with the fence line. We are a little company based in the north part of Italy, near Venice, and we are specialized to create innovation product, especially in IoT and i.e. cloud-based. Thank you very much for the time you spend on this presentation. I pass the floor to Gerardo, who will introduce the Unifarco company, showing you the installation of the fence line.
Okay. So let me introduce to you Unifarco with a very short video. So, as you have just seen in the video, Unifarco is a cosmetic company, I mean a manufacturing company, established in 1982 and located in the Belluno Dolomites National Park. Unifarco produces a range of cosmetic, dermatological, nutraceutical, and makeup products. Unifarco is a public limited company founded and made up of pharmacists who play an active role in defending the company's strategies. Unifarco is not a brand, and all products are based on personalization. I mean a private label business model. This is one of the reasons we love to name Unifarco the home of 5,000 pharmacies all around Europe. As the engineer service manager, I take care with my team of industrial automation, technical innovation, and digital transformation. At the beginning of the pandemic, anticipating national regulations, we began to study and look for a system that was reliable, robust, and easy to use. This is to protect the health of our 500 employees. Another very important aspect for us was integration with other company systems, like access control, I mean. As you will see from the next images, the design of the solution is not to be overlooked. In fact, it had to be installed in a refined and very attentive to detail context. So finally, we wanted an automatic system that did not require the physical presence of an operator to function. We evaluated and tested different solutions, and we have found the system we were looking for in the fence line. Why? Because the fence line integrates several solutions, from temperature control to gathering and social distancing. And only a solution, in our opinion, that integrates all these different aspects and can be considered truly effective. The fence line is now installed in our corporate headquarters, and we want to extend this solution to all our associated pharmacies. Here you can see some images about the installation. So Paolo, if you wanted to explain with me and give some more information, you can see our hall and the totem installed. Yes. There is also the check for the temperature and for the mask, the QR and NFC reader. So, Paolo?
Yes, the QR and NFC reader, and there are also the LED who give to the person the feedback in real time, if red or green to pass.
Up, you can see the up-squared camera monitoring the distance of the hole.
You can turn the camera 360 degrees and position it whenever you want.
This is the upper square installed on the base of totem. Then this is during the first configuration. Here you can see some people identified by the camera of the upper square. But this is
designer, thanks to Luisa. It was a great work, especially for Unifarco.
Okay, thanks for introduction. And Polo, I think this one is for call for action.
Yes, about price, the return price for a piece is currently 3,280 euro. This is a complete version, which with the software included for the whole year. From the second year, if you want to keep the service in the cloud, just pay the annual fee, 49 or 90 euro. And this link, the fence line that you can find, you can contact us, you can download the full version of PDF. We are flexible, each totem is modular, and if you want to remove or add features, write to us, we will build a specific offer for you.
Yeah, to build a very tailor-made solution for your specific requirements. So yeah, it's very flexible. So no worries, like the configuration or a spec will be fixed like this. It's always can be changed. Just you raise the idea to Polo and Basnet, then they will help to design a tailor-made solution for your requirement. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go to the Q&A section. So if you have any question or any concern regarding to the presentation, just feel free to type in the question box, then we will pick up and answer it. Also for the attendees in the YouTube, feel free to type the question, since we have colleague could collect and pass the question to Zoom as well. Yeah. So let's see.
Yes, our totem is really tailor-made on our requirements.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
And I can say that the installation was very quick and simple, with no problem.
Okay, we will wait for 1 minute. If there is no question, also if you think of question after the webinar and you would like to ask, feel free to write email to me or Polo, and we are happy to help you if you have any question regarding to, no matter it's a COVID-19 solution or you want to have a different kinds of application that can be used in such situation, just let us know and we can discuss then to find a good solution for you. Yeah. So I think, yeah, no one has a question so far. So yeah, we can end this webinar. So thank you. Just so one. Thank you for your. Why the choice of OpenVINO ecosystem vs CUDA? Is it pure pricing? For this one, I could answer first, and later, Polo, maybe you can help to answer regarding to developers' opinion. Okay.
My opinion is OpenVINO is a good solution because it's very, very integrated, and when you have to approach to develop a specific solution, OpenVINO gives you a lot of library is already done. A lot of work is very, very simple to implement in the first step. The first step is very, very faster than other competitor. OpenVINO is supported by a big community I participated from about 5-6 years of the Intel Innovator Program, and there are a lot of persons in the world can give you some suggestions, or in the GitHub you can find a lot of code already developed, so it's very, very fast to integrate your application.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks. And besides of the benefits Paulo mentioned, I would like to say OpenVINO also have a critical benefit, which is to let you can optimize the resource allocation.
Yes.
So you can offload the computing processing task among the CPU, GPU, VPU, or even FPGA from Intel, so that you can have a more flexible structure to build your AI application. So this is also the benefit I would like to mention. Yeah. Okay, so let's wait for 15 more seconds. If no more question. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks. We help you to solve your question. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we wait for 15 more seconds. If no more question, then we will end the webinar. If you have any other you just think of afterwards, feel free to write us the email. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I think no further question. Thank you all for joining. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.